Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shogun, and thank you for tuning in. And yes, I want to talk about the upcoming Anime CRUNCHYROLL Award 2026. And in this award they will talk about the anime that came out 2025. And yeah, I want to talk about it because soon enough they will announce the Anime 2026 award. And yeah, so right now today is the 22nd of February that I'm recording it. Actually, I will upload this video in the near future, like maybe 2-3 weeks before it gets officially announced. If you look comparison to the CRUNCHYROLL Anime Award 2025, it was held in Tokyo, and I think I think voting period started on April 3rd, so probably shortly around like end of March they will probably announce that the new award is coming out. So yeah, I'm very excited to talk about it because I've been passionate about it, because I've been every year been doing my thoughts about the Anime CRUNCHYROLL Awards, the nominees, and then who won, and give you every time my opinion. But today there's a bit more a nuanced video about like talking about what I think they could do better as an Anime CRUNCHYROLL Awards, and do some comparison between other things. And yeah, let's get started. So one thing I would always want to talk about is about the categories. Example, we need to look at this image I have right here. This was my first anime award video vote that I participated, and you can see here all the participation, right? I feel like there's good amount of stuff. Best opening sequence, best soundtrack, ending, character design, Japanese, English voice acting and stuff. And yeah, I feel like also what's really cool is we have a best boy, best girl, best protagonist, and best antagonist. And yeah, that's really interesting. But if you look at the compared to previously anime awards, like example from 2025, about the anime of 2024, if you look at closer about it, yeah, now you can see all my previous ones and my votes and everything in there. And for me, I was able to vote for 24 animes categories, because for English speaker and Japanese, technically voice actors, because technically German would also count because I'm a native German speaker. But there are 24 categories, and none of the categories, example, had like the previous one, that this was in CRUNCHYROLL Anime Award 2020, because it's about the anime 2019. Example, they removed these categories, example, best boy, best girl, best protagonist, and best antagonist. I don't know why they removed it. It doesn't make sense. This is a really good chance for other animes to be participating, best protagonist, antagonist. This was really cool, because there was different characters I could choose back in the day, but now it's not here. I mean, we have like categories like best isekai and stuff, which is really cool, but I don't know why it's bad that we have removed them. Example, if you look at here, we have seen the previous categories. Here all the categories, which is cool and all, but I feel like best boy, best girl, it would be good addition to add to it. Example, another thing, example, if you have already here best isekai, of course isekai anime is now getting bigger and bigger. It's now a very mainstream genre. Why can we not have an example, if you have already drama, best slice life, best romantic, why can we not have an example like sci-fi, mecha, that would allow all the anime that have not the chance to participate to be on there? And that's one thing I wish like they would have added to it. This is one thing I've always said, they should add, example, like I mentioned, like the previous best boy, best girl, best protagonist, best antagonist. Why not put them back in there? I don't understand. Is this a problem to have too many categories? Why doesn't matter? Put more in. Let more anime have the chance to win, I would say. And also one thing I've always said what they should include is, example, best anime that contributed in the season, like in particular season, summer season, winter season, spring season, autumn season, or fall season. Yeah, and I feel like this is one good category, because there's other animes in particular season where they really blossom or were much better compared to the other season. Example, if there's an anime that debuted in maybe in the winter season, which dominates the winter season, but it's not better than all the other animes compared to later that came out, I would say have still a category for the winter season, and then from all the winter season anime, then it could win. Because later on, what another big issue I have, because there's a lot of anime that are always in so many categories. And example, if you had like a winter season category, some anime that was already a lot in different categories would not be able to participate, be nominated in this category, giving another chance for different anime that did not have the chance to be nominated be there. An example, there's 24 categories, right? 24 categories, technically more because we have more different languages and different dubs. But example, out of all these different categories, all the anime that were nominated, right? Where do I have it? From all these categories and all the animes, there were 46 unique instances when anime was nominated. Of course, there were instances where, example, Spy Family in season 2 or season 3 was coming, and then also the movie. So this also I would count unique instance. Example with My Hero Academia season 7, and it's season 7, and it's what I'm about to say. The movie also, they count as unique instances. We had 46 unique instances and 46 anime, right? And we had, if you look at this vote, 24, let's say 24 categories. Dandadan, one of the nominees, was nominated 14 different categories. That is more than half. That's more than half than the categories that I was technically eligible to nominate for, which is a lot, and that is kind of a lot. I mean, it makes sense. Some animes make sense to be nominated multiple times. For example, if Dandadan was already in Anime of the Year, which is one of the biggest titles you can have, like, yes, Anime of the Year, why is it allowed to be nominated in so many times, where compared to so many anime that were nominated only once, being nominated for one category, and that's really sad. And I feel like what's more annoying is not giving others a chance, which leads me to another point. Is one thing that always annoyed me was that Crunchyroll would always have only 6 anime being able to be nominated. 6 anime for one category. With an entry list of 46 uniquely listed anime, only 6. Why? If you look at this here, we were able to see here only 6. I don't understand why is it 6. I mean, if the category is a lot, they only can have like limited amount of categories, that's fine. But why nominees 6? There should be at least 10. Example, there's another anime site that does also anime award stuff, and this is it's called Anime Trends, yes. And also there's also like an official website working with anime and stuff. Look at this, Anime of the Year. They have 21 nominees for Anime of the Year, which is good because there's a lot of anime that came out. Why only 6? For an example, if you look at the other categories, there's a minimum 10, and we have 6. 6 should be the minimum. And we should have at least 10. I don't understand, because this, if you look here, this gives you so many options for so many different characters, towards so different enemies having the chance to be nominated. And look, there's so many couples, supporting characters, female characters, male characters. There's so many good categories that we're not, example, that Crunchyroll doesn't have, which I don't understand. An example, of course, there's some animes that we are able to be nominated multiple times. That makes sense, fair enough. But there's also animes that we're able also nominated once, for example, because they are movies that cannot be, example, in different things. No, they should be still able. So I don't understand why it's so limited. If you have 46 uniquely, 46 is a lot. 46, but why is, if you think 46, then at least maybe a quarter should be able to fit in like in one category, right? But no, look at this. If your anime trends has so many different animes in so many categories, so many nominees, which is allows different animes to shine. While potentially the most popular anime will of course win, but at least it gives a chance to give other animes an option, which really annoys me. Which, another point that annoys me more, look, we have already a limited amount of nominees, a limited amount of anime that can be nominated for a particular category, right? But one thing annoys me more, see, look, why is it fair that two animes can be, two of the same anime can be nominated again for same category? The same anime. Look, Fan and Himmel from Frieren is twice on there. They have a 33% chance that at least that anime would win. Of course, it's not like twice Fan or Himmel, but still, this annoys me because it shouldn't be allowed when you have only 6 animes to be nominated for one category and have two of the same anime be there, and 33% chance that this anime would win, which is unfair compared to other animes that could potentially have the chance to be there. And of course, like I mentioned before, like Dandadan being again there, Dandadan again, or even that, I just noticed look at this BS, Psycho and Turbo Granny also again. So out of 6, not like I said, it's limited. We have only 6 animes can be nominated for one category, and there is 2 animes with 2 freaking we have 2 animes with 2 freaking nominees, meaning Jinchi had only like how many chances? Like 80% chance to win. Like Pop Character had only like 18%. Oh, not 18. What will I say? 60% chance. Delicious Dungeon also 60%. Madhouse, not Madhouse. Like Frieren and freaking Thunder have 33% chance to win, which is unfair. At least if that's the case, if you even, which I don't agree, if you do that, allow at least look at so many supporting characters. And I don't think there's always, if you look here, Girl of the Year, and even supporting couple, there's only one of each anime. If they have way more supporting, here we have like 20, oh no 20, this is 15, I was stupid, 3, 6, 9, 14 different animes. At least it gives it a chance. But no, Crunchyroll, why? Why are you doing this? Which is annoying. Yeah, I don't understand. Anime awards, we have so many different things, and okay, one small thing I need to also add is, example, in the Crunchyroll Anime Award 2025 for the anime of 2024, Solo Leveling won. Solo Leveling won, right? And the thing is, that's fair. Some people agree, some people don't agree. That's besides the point. That's not my point I want to make. Solo Leveling Season 2 was finishing airing shortly before the anime Season 2 was announced, right? Before Crunchyroll new Crunchyroll Award 2025 was announced, right? And Solo Leveling was nominated also for multiple awards. The problem was a lot of people thought that Solo Leveling Season 2 was included in the pick for the anime of the Crunchyroll Anime Award, which it was not. It was only Season 1. I think technically you shouldn't have don't need to, because Solo Leveling and Solo Leveling and Season 2 have different names, right? But because Solo Leveling Season 2 ended just before this anime Crunchyroll Award was announced, of course a lot of people assumed it, and that shouldn't have happened. Technically, they don't need to specify that Season 1, because like I mentioned, they have technically different names as per se, but stuff like this, there should be more like more prepared, that some people don't realize it, because of that, Free Reign example lost and Apothecary lost against Solo Leveling, because a lot of people thought it would also include Season 2, which is not. technically didn't need to, but now probably most likely what will happen again is solo leveling will be in 2026 Anime Award be there. I think as I should have said in season 1 of solo leveling, because season 2 is already out at that point. I'd be interested like to compare how it looks like for the anime award of anime award from Crunchyroll and from Anime Trends, because the Anime Trends is already on my birthday. Well, it's the award night. It's coming out, so yeah, 2020 on my birthday, March 8th. I'd be interested to see how many different animes are going to win and be winning particular categories. And because when I looked at example like my voting, you can see there's a lot of the same anime be there, but if I had like multiple options to choose with different animes, I feel like this would have been giving me more the chance to vote different things. It also given like unique categories like for best boy, best girl, best main protagonist, best main antagonist. Not villain, because villain is always like superhero, evil stuff. Antagonist, you get me. The example, like I mentioned, best winter, spring, summer, fall anime. That's also good. Categories like for science fiction, mecha, giving more option. I don't understand why it's a problem. Giving people more option, and we should never be able to be in a situation where two anime of the same categories should be nominated. If this is already so limited, why make it more unfair for an anime in particular to win? And also, like I mentioned, because some animes are there multiple times, it's you see these always win. Give us a bit some change. It would be interesting seeing other people vote for different animes and giving at least other animes a chance, because the creator of people working on the anime are going to see that. For example, while Anime Trends is not as big as Crunchyroll Anime Awards, the Crunchyroll Anime Awards, we have still people talking about this. Example, the director from Heavily Delusion, I think that is, also talk about like thanking for the Anime Awards and the Anime Trends. For Anime Trends, which is really important, because it shows like for the people who work on the anime, they are cared about, they have the chance to win, and if they even win, it's meant to work for them. Even Anime Trend, while it's not big as Anime Crunchyroll Award, it still gives some sense of wow, that's amazing. And the Crunchyroll anime would be much bigger. It's like, wow, I don't understand why is the category so limited. Example, here, I've been talking constantly, why it's so limited, and it's not like, wow, Crunchyroll can only put like anime they have shown on the website, that's at least on the website. That's not even the case. Delicious Dungeon is not even freaking in, it's Crunchyroll, not Crunchyroll, it's a Netflix original, so that's not the case. Put more anime then. If I could at least have one change from all the things I've just talked about, is make it 10. Make it minimum 10. If you have 46 unique anime, make it 10. Because, and also, no two anime, the same anime cannot be nominated multiple times in one category. That's unfair. Make it more categories. Make the nominees be 10 animes can be nominated for one category. But yeah, that's my take. If I summarize everything, bring more good categories back. Like example, like best boy, best girl, best antagonist. Technically, best boy, best girl. Like if you have already something like protect the character of all time. But still, I would say bring these back. Bring like other genres, categories like best sci-fi, mecha, stuff like this. Win like the seasonal best seasonal anime. Then also give more anime the options be nominated. Like I mentioned, look at this. Because anime of the year is probably the biggest achievement that an anime can get for that year. And have only 6 been nominated. Let me check again before I say something wrong. Yeah, only 6 was able to be nominated. 6 out of 46 selected. I don't understand why. Why? Make it more, please. But yeah, that's technically my rant about the Anime Crunchyroll Awards. Give a lot of more anime the option to be there. Give a lot of anime the chance to be nominated. Let the people like me have the choice choose for different animes, because there are some animes, example like Dana, that being in multiple categories, and there's particularly sometimes some anime that's only one category, and then at least let me give this the chance to be nominated. But yeah, that's it for the video. Please write down in the comments section below if you agree with my takes or my things that I've said. Also write down in the comments section below what things should Crunchyroll change differently. I've been saying these topics almost like after like multiple years, about which anime and what they should change stuff. But this is not more a dedicated video to particularly this. It would be beautiful if they would do this in the future. I mean, if multiple people talk about it, then this will happen. And yeah, like I mentioned, please write down in the comments section below if you enjoyed this video. Write down your opinion about the Anime Crunchyroll Award, what they could do better and different things. And also, I probably think I will also do like a reaction to this, because this is going to be interesting. Because then later we kind of do comparison quad. Yeah, the comparison between this anime and anime awards compared to the others. So let your light shine bright. My name is Shogun. Zora. Take care and God bless you. Peace.